it just stopped raining. Got these toms over here that were out here in the rain on the way out in the distance. They're just finally working their way around. It stopped raining. I've called a couple times and they've perked their heads up. They're drying off. I think they're getting ready to get fired up. So you can still hear the water dripping off the trees, but it's done raining right now. We'll see if they get fired up before it starts raining again. I hope it holds off. Finally, sheesh. That was awesome right there. Those birds came in forever, man. It took them a long time to get in here, but man, I tell you what, they came running once they finally got across here. But man, I watched them from that's probably 3/4 of a mile over there. They came out in this field. This is a huge field, and these two toms, they come all the way around it, and once I got over here to this brome, it's a pretty green strip, and that's where I get the decoys set up out here. But man, once they saw the bee mobile, they got fired up in a hurry. They weren't really strutting and gobbling because it was raining so hard, but it let up at the perfect time right here, and it probably took them an hour to get all the way around here, but man, that was sweet. When they came running, I couldn't get the camera set up right. I had it freehanding over here on the side window, and then had to get my my manual focus turned back to auto because I had to get it set up once they were already in here at the decoy. So luckily they didn't spot my movement, but man, I smoked that one. I don't know if he was the biggest one or not, and they're not. I don't know if they're real huge birds or not. It's so wet, it's hard to tell on their beards, but they look like real big-bodied birds for sure. So that one, he went down right here. So I'm gonna go out and recover him here in just a second. That was pretty fun though for a rainy day. You sure couldn't ask for much more than that right there. Well, once again, the old bee mobile did a wonderful job. It's been amazing this year already, and it's just 10 days into the season. I've only been out a few times. Let's walk over here and actually, let's see if I can see my arrow. Yeah, I'll find it in a second. I'm gonna check this bird out here real quick. Nice spurs, real nice spurs on him. Like I put a pretty good shot on him. Well, this was a beautiful bird. Ends up as wet as it is. I wasn't able to tell how big he was, but I put a perfect shot on him. It came out right there by the beard. I went to pick him up, and the blood just came pouring out. But he went down in a hurry. But the beard is really long. It's kind of stuck together as wet as it is. But this thing has got a beautiful fan on him. He's just a nice old dominant bird. Probably, pretty close to, definitely over an inch on the spurs, maybe 1.25 inches. But just a great trophy. I can't say enough about shooting them with the bow. I mean, it's just, there's nothing like it. It's a great setup, getting in here and getting your decoys set up close. This rain actually helped us out, I think, getting these birds out in the field, because they were in the timber on the other side. But this farmer just tilled up some ground over here that was set. He let it go for a year, and it was really tall weeds here just a week ago, but he just worked it up, and there's a lot of bugs and stuff out there, and they get out there when it's wet like this. But I was patient and sat in the blind for a long time to get these birds to work around. I called every once in a while, and they finally got close enough to where they saw the bee mobile and came in on a dime. But that's been a great addition to the arsenal this year. But I'm tickled to death with this bird. This would be a great first tom of the year right here, April 10th. Alright, I'm here at my parents' house. It's April 11th. Just got done with that morning hunt here. Pretty poor over at the farm, had a bunch of rain. Birds were out, it's just they weren't cooperating. But we got a couple longbeards there. I'm going to go in and try to get my dad and see if he wants to go out here. I think we can call these birds in. There's 2 big longbeards and a couple jakes that I could see. But we got to figure something out real quick. Let's go. I got a gun for you right here.
You got a face mask?
Yeah, right here. Here's gloves too. Hat? Yes, I'll get a hat. It's April 20th. Actually, just pulling into a good buddy of mine's house. See if he's up. Hopefully he is. He's going to try his first bow hunt for turkeys, so I think he's pretty excited. We were out here yesterday cruising around and spotted some birds in a spot we're going to set up this morning. Looks like he's up. Looks like he's over here at his truck.
It's my first bow hunt for turkeys, and we just had one out here in the beans that kind of skirted around on us, and he kind of wanted to come, but there was 2 hens with him, and we couldn't break him off. But anyways, we're gonna hang tight here for a couple minutes and see if old Dylan can't get one called in. So stay tuned.
another arrow. Get another arrow. You got him. Yep, you got it. Uh-oh, look at this. Uh-oh. Oh, dude, that's your bird. Oh, my God. He's going to be done. We got to keep an eye on him, though. Good shot, though, man. God dang.
Oh, man. That was unbelievable. He come up on us so fast. And, I don't know. I think I made a good hit on him, but he kind of flew off over into the next little timber over there. But I don't know. We'll see. He come on us hard.
Good shot, buddy.
Good job, Dylan.
This guy's out here. I screwed that one up big time. We were watching this Jake behind us, and he gobbled on the hill, but he came across right in front of us. It was beautiful, but wasn't able to catch it on video because by the time I got the camera on, he was already out here at the decoys. But it's a quick hunt, but still, Matt made a pretty good shot, I think. And over there, we thought we had more time at shoot. Matt heard something on the left and looked out the window, and that sucker was right there. So, pretty sweet deal.
Great job calling on Dylan's part, though, man. I owe it to him.
Oh shit. Put it up. All right. Sweet.
Looks to be a nice bird, man. Good job again on the calling.
Hey, good shot.
We'll go ahead and drag him out of here.
Okay. Yeah, it is a little thick. Shoot, that's a big bird.
All right, we'll kind of close the deal on this bird. We're thinking this is the same bird that we got out here in the beans, and he was responding good to Dylan. We couldn't get him over here. We had a Jake out here messing around with the deeks, and thought we heard something up on the hill up there. And Dylan started calling, and he gave us a gobble, and we kind of didn't think anything of it, we didn't think he'd come down this fast, and heard something running down through them trees, and he come out maybe 10 yards from that blind beside it, come right out into the deeks, and put the smoke on him. It was a sweet deal, man. Dylan did a great job calling. I owe it to him, man. Hats off to him.
That's a pretty bird, man. Yeah, got a nice beard.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Half of it's busted off.
Oh yeah, yeah, a little bit broke off.
It's been a little thicker, but
Got them spurs. Yeah. Oh yeah, those are good hooks. 3/4 of an inch at least, maybe close. That's probably an inch there actually.
yeah.